is Kristy Jantzi. I am the lead spa educator for a colleague for Aveda Canada, and what I wanted to demo today was the detox massage. This actually was the first massage that I learned from Aveda when I started back with them back in '97. It's been an amazing little massage that you can incorporate throughout an entire service. Basically that it can be introduced into any service that we're doing to help kind of enhance the skin a little bit further. I find the best optimum skin to really be doing this one on is somebody with more the infinity and air nature to really help with softening of the skin, really help build the circulation of the skin, as well as your water and earth natures to help with that really sluggish, acne-prone skin to get the lymphatic system moving and get all the toxins moving in the skin. So while I'm doing the demo, I'm going to talk just a little bit more deeper into what the actual lymphatic system and circulatory system are all about. What I'm using is just a small amount of the composition oil with a chosen aroma for her. My lovely model Katrin is one of my owners from Allure Salon in London, Ontario. She actually chose a little earlier the Nourish composition. And what I want to do is use her aroma for doing this service. First, what I'm going to do is apply a little bit of my composition oil to the skin in a light direction all over the face. And then we're going to start off by really working on opening up the major lymph nodes. We have 4 lymph nodes in the body. The 2 that we're going to be working with today is your axilla as well as your water wheel, which is behind the ear area. What we're going to do is in an upwards and outwards direction, we're going to do 3 circular motions in a lighter pressure, upwards and inwards, come around the back side of the shoulder, down the arm and into the elbow area where you'll pump 3 times. What this is doing is stimulating the lymphatic system, getting everything flowing and basically opening up those channels so that everything else can keep draining into the skin as well. Once we've done this 3 times, we're then going to move to the actual décolleté area. And with this movement, what we're going to be doing is using our ring finger and basically our first finger, thumb area, to then do a nice pinch and twist across the chest. The way I've explained it over the years, it's almost like turning on a knob of a radio station where you're doing inwards and outwards twisting across the skin in a light direction. We're going to work across the décolleté area, covering in probably 3 cycles, and then drain everything back down into the axilla again. Your next phase is then to come up into the clavicle area with same thing, that pinch and twist movement along the clavicle area, really making sure more of our focus is on the inside with your thumb to really help open up that clavicle channel to drain everything out for her. Once I've done it in 3 movements, I'm then going to use the sides of my hands to really drop down into the clavicle area and do a light pumping action through there for them. Your next phase is then to open up behind the ears. I'm going to do same thing, 3 upwards and inwards circular motions, and then my nice pinch and twist movement down the back side of the neck into the clavicle and pump out. Now that that is open, I can now drain the rest of her neck. So just working across the neck area in smaller segments, draining everything down and through. One of the things that you'll actually notice when you're doing this is that if you're doing it correctly and nice and light, you'll actually notice that in the clavicle hollow, you'll see your guest start to swallow, or you'll actually see like a pulsing action that'll actually happen in there. And what it means is that you're getting the lymphatic system draining and moving to release all those toxins in the skin. You can also do this movement underneath of steam if you wanted to help soften the skin a little bit further, as well as help with removing any congestion that may be in the skin as well. My next movement is then to work underneath the mandible area, draining all the way out to behind the ears, down the back side of the neck, into the clavicle hollow again to really help open up that channel. Now that that is all open, I can then really open up underneath the mandible and then open up my face area, working in an outwards direction. Same thing, just really nice and light, all the way out to the ear area, covering the entire cheeks. Once you've covered the cheek area, we're then going to work our way up and onto the forehead, really making sure that you spend a little bit more focus on the sinus areas of the eyebrows, doing that really nice pinch and twist across the eyebrow area, and then covering the entire forehead for them. Last movement is to then really work all the way down and bring everything all together again. What you're going to do is start at the top of the forehead, work my way down the sides of the face, Come behind the ears, do your upwards and inwards circular motions, drain down the back side of the neck again, into the clavicle hollow, the sides of my hands to drain it out, coming across the décolleté area, into the axilla, 3 upwards and inwards circular motions, and then around the back side of the shoulders and into the elbow area where you'll pump 3 more times. The benefit of this massage is that each movement can be done once, or you can go over it 3 times if you would like to as well, depending on how you want to introduce this into your service. You can always introduce it at the very beginning to really, like I said earlier, to really help open up the skin, soften things down, help break down makeup, help break down the skin, so that way when we come in to do refinement, things will move a little bit better because we've got the lymphatic system flowing. Or you can add it into your regular massage as well as an added benefit for them to get the toxins and everything moving in their system. Thank you.